Hello, welcome to Hanging with Anya. I'm your host, Anya Smith. We on season 2, episode 23. We will be reading story number 3 called The Red Lantern. Before I get started, my friend likes to make fun of my ghost stories every time I go on discussions and read all the ghost stories. He just being funny as well. But I just want to say thank you for clicking like, share, and subscribe. Please continue doing that. I very appreciate that. And I want to say thanks for all the support and listening to all my ghost stories. We will be reading the story called The Red Lantern. So before I do that, I want you guys to continue clicking. Sorry about that. I want you guys to continue clicking like, share, and subscribe. And now let's get started. So here's the story number 3, The Red Lantern. James bought the old fishing cabin located at the edge of a secluded lake as a getaway from the stress of his job. The cabin had a rustic charm, but there was something unnerving about the faint glow of a red lantern he saw floating above the water every night at 2:30 a.m. At first, he thought it was a reflection of a trick of the light, but soon he began to hear footsteps along the shore. He tried to dismiss it. As an overactive imagination, but the light never stopped appearing. No matter how much he tried to ignore it, one night he followed the lantern down to the water's edge and found a weathered boat, its hull marked with the same red glow inside a faded photograph of a man with the same eyes as James was pinned to the seat. The lantern flickered and went out just as James realized the man in the photo had drowned in that very lake decades ago. Wow, that was chilling. I mean, as I'm reading the story, as I was reading, it gave me almost chills, but it kind of makes like my blood boil, but it literally gives me all the excitement and hair standing up. But let's go with the discussions. Number 1. Was the lantern a beacon of guidance or a warning from the past? Well, it can be, yes. It also can tell that James should have never gone to the cabin. He would still be alive if this happened. Apparently, James didn't know he was dead. He probably never should have gone there, but if he didn't go to that cabin decades ago, he would still be alive. Apparently, he just found out that he passed away. He must have drowned in that lake where he was fishing or something. I think it's a warning. It's probably telling James to turn around, go to the cabin, pack up his shit, and go straight back to his place, like in the city or something. But it was too late for James. He just found out the truth, what really happened to him. Could James have been drawn to the lake, or like for a reason he didn't understand? My guess, it probably called him to the cabin, to the lake. It's probably, it called him. It probably literally made him go down to that lake and find out the truth. If it was me, I would want to find out as well, but you have to go deeper. What does it mean when you recognize someone you've never met in your life? Well, it depends. Maybe it's a dream and a warning. I mean, people from the past that you never met, it can be a warning. It's like your past life is trying to tell you something, what happened in the past. It's like a person from your past life literally probably happened. Well, the person who you never met could have been a dream or a warning somehow, but it meant something to any person. Like, if it was me, if I didn't know who I met in my past life, I probably would want to go deeper, uncover all the evidence, and find out who that person would be. Why do you think the lantern never went out until James uncovered the truth? Well, I think it's probably because it was trying to warn James. And here comes Fearless. He says, "Hey, Miss Anya." Hi, Fearless. I know you were gonna talk shit about all the spirits that you're probably gonna think that the spirits are still messing with your shit. Look around. There's no spirits messing with your shit. There's no bear. I know there's nothing in the basement right now except your workout treadmill. And he says, is it the Green Lantern? Well, usually the real thing it is, but in a story it says the Red Lantern. So, there's a movie called The Green Lantern. I probably seen it. This one is actually the Red Lantern, Fearless. And I've never actually seen the Red Lantern. And why would I want to go anywhere near it? I mean, it's a story. It can be based on real life events, but I don't see any lanterns right now. And he says, who is it? Where are they from? Does he steal socks? What the hell? No, I have no idea where James is from. This is a ghost story, and we are discussing it after I read it. You're so funny, man. James probably would want to go he would literally uncover the truth. He would have to follow the lantern. It would try to lead him to the path to get the truth. Like, it wants to tell him he's the guy who died decades before. Fearless, James is the guy in a story. He's not real. This is just a ghost story. It's not real, but it can be if it wanted to be. But James was some kind of guy who went to the cabin just to get away from all the stress from his job, and He just wants to clear his mind and check out the lake and go fishing or something. Spend a few days away from the city. But when James got to the lake, he saw something. He must have freaked out. He didn't know he was dead. Literally, he just found out the truth, what really happened to him. He would have to uncover all the articles, all the evidence, and everything shitty happened. James probably drowned in the fucking lake before he, I don't know, forgot what really happened to him. And here's what Fearless is saying. Does James have a brother or sister? What about aunts and uncles? What's his origins? I don't know, Fearless. I'm not sure if he's got siblings or not. The story didn't tell anything about his siblings. Not sure. If he did, they would find out the truth as well. So let's go to number 5. What would you do if you realized you were connected to a past tragedy? Sometimes I forget how to say it. It's okay. But he says, does he have stinky feet? What the hell, Fearless? I don't know. Why would I want that? I don't know what I would do if I was connected to my past. I probably would go deeper or something. Fearless likes to mess with my ghost stories. He just likes to talk shit about it. Here he is right now. Does he have extra pairs of socks unaccounted for socks? What the hell, man? I don't know. I don't go through his shit. You're just saying shit. James is not real, Fearless. There's no way. I know you're saying shit, but hey, he doesn't even exist. It's just a story. And there's nobody behind me if you're asking about it. So James might be connected, but we all might be connected, but we still need to go even deeper through our past. But and here's Fearless saying, I'm so sleepy, Miss Anya. Okay, if you're so sleepy, how about you take a nappy nap? I'm tired too. A couple of days ago, around 4 p.m., I went to my bedroom and I wanted to get some sleep, and I literally fell asleep. I woke up 2 hours later, dinner was ready. So sometimes I like to sleep for a few hours, but it's good to go take a nap if you're tired. And here's what he's saying now. The ghosts are taking over. Fearless, don't let the ghosts take over your body. You show them who's boss. You tell them to stay the fuck away from your body. Literally, stay the fuck away. You control it. You make sure they don't go anywhere near you. He says, it's going to take my stuff. Make sure they don't. If they don't listen, you really need to figure out how to get the fuck away from them. He says, I always rent money. Dude, you do not owe any money to a dead person. That is so not true. If you need to go to sleep, go sleep. Don't let the spirit take anything from you. You make sure they don't take anything. if I were a dead person, I would literally try to get the fuck away from weird shit, but I would probably help you fight the bad spirits. I would probably literally watch over you and Caden. Make sure bad spirits don't mess with your shit and his shit as well. Alright. Why do you think the Red Lantern appeared every night at exactly 2:30 a.m.? Is there a reason behind the timing, or is it purely random? Well, I'm not really sure why, but the Lantern is probably trying to help him find out what really happened, trying to tell him the truth, like show him what really happened to him. If it was me, I would really want to fucking find out. If it was my friends, I want to know what the fuck is going on. And here's what Fearless says. I have to go with it. Bye, Miss Anya. Okay. Thanks for checking my channel, Fearless. And I'm glad you said something, but I know you're talking shit. But you crack me up every fucking time. Literally. Every time you say shit like that, you do realize this shit is so not true. And James is not a real person. I don't know what he is. He's a story. So let's this probably would be random shit, but the Lantern is probably just trying to show him what happened to James. James wants to know what's going on, but he still doesn't understand. It's like everything's cloudy. Everything is like so confusing. His memories are like coming back somehow, but as soon as he finds everything out, the truth comes out. He like bursts maybe into tears. It's like now he knows, but he probably knows that he is dead, like literally dead. He must have died like decades ago. Now he knows he died. He could probably move on. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 questions left before I sign off. Number 7. How does the water and the boat act as metaphors in the story? What might they represent in relation to James' own journey? It probably James probably doesn't remember how he died. That's why he's confused. He didn't know what was going to happen to him. It's like his memories were blocked. He blocked them somehow. He couldn't bear it for what really happened to him. The story, this is like fiction. It's not real. It's just a story. But if it was like a real life event, James would have been a real person. He would want to find out what's going on. But if he saw a boat, he would have to go into investigate it. I mean, he's dead. But this is just a story. It didn't represent a real life person named James. He must have blocked everything. Like his memories were taken away and replaced by new ones. His life was probably brainwashed. I don't know. He was brainwashed probably, but he just couldn't understand. He didn't remember how he died. He didn't remember that he was in the lake before. He was in the cabin doing his shit. He just doesn't remember. But now his memories started to resurface. And he knows the truth now. It's like he remembered that he was there before. He died. And now he's moved on. He's okay. He's no longer in pain. Maybe he's reliving his death. He knows now, but this is just a story. It's not a real thing. So, number 8. What do you think the photo of James relative represents? Is it an indication of his fate or merely a coincidence? Well, the photo that James actually saw, maybe it was his own fate. Maybe it was a sign, it was a warning. I think it must have been both. It must have been both. But James probably wanted to find out, but James saw himself drowning, probably. Maybe he's reliving it. Or he finally knows what the fuck happened to him. He's reliving it constantly, but now he's okay. He knows what happened to him. He knows how he died. If it was me, I would want to continue investigate what happened, especially to my own friends and family, but I would want to look closely what happened. But to the photo, it's a warning. It's a sign. That's what it is. So let's go to number 9. Why do you think the lantern went out once the truth was revealed? Does it symbolize closure or something else? Well, James finally got closure. I think it does, yes. It went out because James finally got closure and justice, maybe. But he finally saw himself dying. He finally got the truth and his memories came back to him. He remembers everything that happened to him decades ago. Now he has moved on and he can live in peace. He's okay. He's moved on. Everything's just normal again. All right, last question. If you found a connection between yourself and a past tragedy, would you attempt to rewrite history or leave it undisturbed? Well, I probably would be connected to my past and I would leave it alone. I would not want to rewrite the history. I would probably just not disturb it. I would literally stay away from that. I would not want to mess with the universe and the history. We have to live through it. We can't just erase something and rewrite it. We have to live through it and just leave it alone. But I could still investigate it. I actually would want to investigate it, but I'm not going to do it now because I'd rather move on. You know, I'd rather live through it and, experience and live through it and move on. Not to disturb it. I'd rather leave it alone. Just move on. Do your thing like always. I literally don't want to rewrite history, otherwise everything will be so fucked up, all messed up, literally. I'd rather just stay where I am, at home, do my thing, but never want to rewrite the history. I don't want to. I would never do that. But please, people, do not rewrite the history. Do not disturb it, otherwise everything is going to be so fucked up. And you're going to have problems. Please stay away from all this shit. Do not rewrite the history. You have to live through it. Please live through it, but do not rewrite it. It would be a terrible thing to do. So anyway, in our conclusion, I want to wrap this up now. So I just want to say that's all the time we have. I want to thank you for tuning in. And Fearless, thanks for coming to my channel. You are awesome. But here's the thing, guys. I will be back next week. But before I go, I just want to say thanks for tuning in. You guys are amazing listeners. And thank you for subscribing. Please click like, share, and subscribe. Please continue doing that. I really appreciate that. You guys are the best. And now it's time to sign off. So we'll see you guys next Tuesday. We will be reading the 4th story. It is called The House on Maple Street. That's a good story, but I'm not going to read it right now, but we'll see you next week. Have a good summer and stay safe. And please subscribe to Hanging with Anya. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I will probably post more videos when I am finished with my crocheting. I'm still knitting. I'm still crocheting my projects. And I do this all the time, every day. Sometimes I forget to, but because I'm tired. I've been running errands. I've been exercising. I've been dealing, with a lot of shit. So I'm getting ready to go on a trip. Actually, I'm going on a trip with my boyfriend and my friends. Fearless Cummings, who is next room right now listening or taking a nap. And I'm also taking his son, Caden, to my hometown, Kearney, Nebraska. So I'm going to show Fearless where I grew up, where I went to school, where I had a job, where I used to hang out with my friends, and where I did all the exercises, like walked around town once in a while. So anyway, I'm actually gonna go to Kearney on Sunday, May 20th, not May, actually July 20th through July 22nd, which is on a Tuesday. I'm probably still going to be doing my podcasting, and also on a Wednesday. So anyway, thanks for your time. Please subscribe. Please click like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next week. Happy summer. Stay safe. Bye.
Vandaag ben jij de baby en ik je sugar daddy. Je weet toch nog zero betaal de bill. Jij krijgt alles wat je wil. Schat, let maar niet op de prijs. Die bal is van mij. Zet die moed in het ijs. Die bal is van mij. Je zegt me schat, geef even